Boruto episode 111 preview breakdown. The title for this episode is The Steam Ninja Scrolls, Mirai's King. Now before I go any further with the video, I'd just like to give you guys a spoiler warning. So please be aware of spoilers. So with that said, now I'm gonna give you a summary of what's gonna go down in this week's episode. Alright, so what's basically gonna go down in this week's episode is that Mirai is going to discover the secret of Ryuki's jutsu. She essentially exposes him as a fraud. Also, in this episode, Tatsumi will be under the effects of Ryuki's jutsu and will be manipulated into fighting against her friend Mirai. Mirai will be forced to fight on the defensive as to not hurt Tatsumi, but in the end will be driven into a corner by Tatsumi. Okay, so with the summary out of the way, we can actually get into breaking down the preview. Alright, the first scene that we get is a shot of Ryuki, then we hear the start of the voiceover. It's Ryuki's voice. He says to someone, "Do you hear it? The voice of your loved one." I think that he's probably talking to Mirai, as notice when Ryuki asked this question, the scene cuts to Mirai who is approaching a silhouette of Asuma, and I know that it's Mirai approaching a silhouette of Asuma because we got to see this in the last episode 110. So the scene then cuts to Mirai's face, and in the voiceover we hear Mirai ask if that was her father just now. Once again the scene cuts. We get a close-up of Ryuki's hand and we can see his ring, which has the Jashin logo or symbol on it, which by the way is an upside down triangle with a circle around it. We also get a close-up shot of Ryuki, and in the voiceover we hear Ryuki say to Mirai that he has met Asuma before in the other world. He also says to Mirai that Asuma has been wanting to meet her for a while, which I think that it's probably a lie, like, you know, this is all a ruse, it's a lie. Asuma never said that. But anyways, Mirai responds by asking if it's true. I mean, she's pretty gullible, but alright. Fast forwarding, we get a shot of Ryuki talking to the people who came to see the dead, Mirai included. We got this like same scene in a way in Boruto episode 110. Moving forward, we now get a shot of Ryuki and he looks creepy AF in this shot. I mean, really creepy. In the voiceover, Ryuki says, "You've only made it here because Lord Jashin has guided you." I honestly don't know who he could possibly be talking to. Maybe he's talking to everyone like in the group that came to see the dead. That's who I most likely think that he's talking to, because it just doesn't make sense as to why he would be talking to Mirai alone. It does kind of make sense, but anyways, let's move on. We see Tatsumi start to fall under the effects of Ryuki's jutsu. These black marks and symbols begin to appear on Tatsumi's face. Tatsumi's just looking really creepy now. She looks even creepier than Ryuki did in the previous shot, so like, yeah, Tatsumi, she creepy. I'd also like to point out that Tatsumi has a cut on her face and it's fresh. It most likely came from Ryuki. I think that he probably cut her using his scythe, I don't even know how to pronounce it, but anyways, you guys know what I'm talking about, the weapon that we see him using later on in the preview. I think that this is probably how Tatsumi fell under Ryuki's jutsu in the first place. Like, Ryuki used his scythe to basically cut Tatsumi and put her under whatever jutsu that he used. I think that Ryuki's jutsu could be similar to that of Hidan's Jashin ritual jutsu that he uses to link his body to his opponent's body. You Naruto Shippuden fanboys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I just think that it's something similar. Ryuki has a jutsu that is similar to that of Hidan's. Also, it's a really crazy coincidence because in Naruto Shippuden, we got to see Hidan using a very similar scythe, or scythe, I just can't pronounce that damn word. Anyways, you guys know what I'm talking about. So Hidan and Ryuki seem to both be devoted followers of the religion Jashin, and they also both using scythe as their weapons, and it's pretty interesting. But the difference is that Ryuki's scythe has 2 blades while Hidan's scythe had 3 blades. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out, you know, for the Naruto Shippuden fanboys out there. Me Now getting back to actually breaking down the preview, we got a shot of Mirai shouting something to someone. I think she's probably shouting to Tatsumi, telling her to snap out of it, but obviously Tatsumi can't snap out of it because she's being manipulated by Ryuki. So then we see Tatsumi attack Mirai. Mirai and Tatsumi are struggling, and it's key to remember that Mirai isn't trying to hurt Tatsumi. That's why there's a struggle in the first place, because I mean, if Mirai was trying to kill Tatsumi, she would have the upper hand because Mirai is a shinobi, okay? She's a shinobi. Now, moving forward with the preview breaking down, we see Ryuki attacking Mirai with his scythe, and he apparently manages to cut her with his scythe and then licks the blood. I don't know if he actually cut her, but we can see like blood spatting up when he swings the scythe close to Mirai, and also we can see him licking the blood. So I'm assuming that he probably managed to cut Mirai, and that Mirai is probably gonna fall under whatever jutsu that Ryuki is using on Tatsumi. He could possibly put Mirai under the same jutsu, and this would be really bad for Mirai because she'd be under the same jutsu as Tatsumi. And is Mirai gonna fall under Ryuki's jutsu and then she's somehow gonna break it? I don't really know, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. So going back to the preview for one last time, in the voiceover we hear Ryuki say to Mirai that if he kills her, Lord Jashin will bestow him with immortality. And with that said, I'm just like, you know, this guy is crazy, psychopathic, sociopathic person. You guys get what I'm saying. He's basically a crazy, devoted follower of the Jashin religion, similar to that of Hidan. So this guy is probably on the same level as Hidan. I wouldn't say like exactly the same level as Hidan, like 2 steps below Hidan probably. You know what I'm saying. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, do leave a like down below and let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section. Are you hyped for this episode? I'm kind of hyped. Well, I wouldn't say hyped, but I'm interested, okay? I'm interested in this episode. I can't wait to see what will unfold. If you're new to the channel, do hit the subscribe button and turn on the post notifications to be alerted whenever I upload a video. It's been your boy HumbleX. Have a blessed day, stay safe, and I'm out. Peace.